Let's get this out of the way first. FIFA Soccer 13 on the Wii U is not a straight port of the game found on the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3. There's no sign of the improved first touch system, FIFA Street-inspired dribbling, or any of the tweaks made to the physics engine. And, most disappointingly, there's no sign of the wonderfully addictive FIFA Ultimate Team. What you're left with is essentially FIFA 12 with a roster update and some good and not so good Wii U gamepad additions. That's not entirely a bad thing. The core action is still as fun, tactile and good looking as it ever was, but if you're looking for the latest and greatest from EA Sports on the Wii U, FIFA Soccer 13 is a disappointment. What is new are the enhancements made for the Wii U gamepad. At its simplest, you can use the gamepad to play the entirety of the game away from the TV, but things get far more interesting when you use it alongside your existing display. A set of tabs along the touchscreen let you perform various managerial tasks while the action unfolds on the pitch. You can perform substitutions, change your formation, and dictate new strategies to your team, such as how aggressively they should be attacking and shooting, and all with just a few taps. The big, bold buttons are easy to tap, and while you might not be tweaking things during a heated forward run, pauses for throw-ins or set pieces provide the perfect opportunity to make a few tweaks, and much more conveniently than trawling through the standard menu screens. There's also a radar screen that gives you a simplified overhead view of the action. On the screen, you can tap on a player and drag him across the touchscreen to send him on a run, or tap on the opposition to mark and defend against specific players. This is a neat use of the tech, but not something that's easy to do during a match. The point at which you want to send players on a run or mark someone is the moment you can't afford to take your eyes off the TV. What you can do though is enlist the help of a friend to play manager while you concentrate on the action with a Pro Controller. It works surprisingly well, so long as your friend doesn't mind being relegated to the touchscreen, letting you set up specific and more intricate plays than the AI. The other touchscreen enhancements fare less well, namely those that let you touch to shoot and pass. Holding the gamepad up in front of you changes the touchscreen into the face of the goal, letting you take shots by tapping where you want the ball to go. You can also tap on teammates to pass the ball to them, or tap on the opposition to go in for a tackle. While these features all work, taking your hands off the sticks and face buttons to press the touchscreen is awkward and ultimately slower than just using the buttons. Penalties and set pieces work slightly differently. In those cases, you control a cursor by moving the gamepad around, using the cursor to aim your shot, and pressing shoot to control the shot's power. Though purists may balk at the idea, this system makes taking penalties much easier, and you still have the option of using the traditional controls if you prefer.
Wonderful ball, and he's given that everything. Goalkeeper might be needed, and they celebrate an equaliser here.
If you do opt to play using the traditional control schemes or a Pro Controller, then you get the same FIFA experience launched last year with FIFA 12. That means using the containment-based tactical defending system and the physics-based player impact engine. That means you still get a fun, energetic and wonderfully compelling game of football. There are so many great moments to be had that the missing FIFA 13 tweaks aren't a deal breaker, even if it's disappointing to see the Nintendo version of the game still lagging behind other platforms. What might be more of a deal breaker for some are the stripped down online features. The most glaring omission is the compelling Ultimate Team, and EA Sports Football Club is sorely missing too. What you're left with are the basics like head-to-head seasons and online friendlies. They're fun modes, but it's hard not to miss the more in-depth ones. The single-player side suffers less, if only because it has seen little in the way of updates since FIFA 12. There's Virtual Pro, Career, and a range of basic tournaments to play through. What's missing are the weekly statistic updates for teams and the skill games that appeared on other platforms. The exclusion of these features isn't the end of the world, but it's a loss for players nonetheless. Still, FIFA 13 is an enjoyable and thoroughly rewarding football simulation, and is good looking too. Everything from the menus to the music to the action on the pitch is slickly presented and smoothly animated. Some of the gamepad additions are welcome, and at least it's easy enough to ignore the ones that aren't. This is by far the most feature-packed and enjoyable game in the FIFA series to hit a Nintendo console. It's not the best version out there, but it's a good start to the series on the Wii U all the same.